Really quick, we have to toss, but who do you think won the draft, all three of you?
I'm a fan of the Thieves draft, to be honest with you. I like the Garen, I like the Ziggs Ziggs outranges all of these characters.
Can really boost morale and give them that like we deserve it attitude as Blabber will pass through.
Yeah, they're going after Quid here. He'll try to get away from that one. Jojo, though, can just stick to him pretty easily. River shows up, provides a little bit of extra pressure to help Quid get away, but River, now the sacrificial lamb for his mid laner's sins. Sniper rotates over, but it's too slow, it's too late. It's first blood for Cloud9.
And that's actually way worse. We'll see the objective trade, though, in the end.
Yeah.
Cloud9 taking Dragon as River transitions up into the top side of the map for Grubs.
This is a very similar thing to what we saw in the first game. River has secured those first 2 grubs. Remember that in game number 1, both times Cloud9 was able to walk up with Blabber, smite steal the 3rd one. This time Blabber's not there yet. The rest of C9's ready to deal with it. Meanwhile, Blabber's under pressure on the other side of the map as Tomo and Ayla go in after him. Void Grub's gonna be secured by River up on the top side at the same time as well, but 100 Thieves are in a bad spot. Jojo's a raid boss. 100 Thieves need to get the hell out of town. It's a 3-0 game for C9. Oh, yeah, that felt a little bit silly from 100 Thieves going in for that. I'm guessing maybe the plan was try to burst Vulcan or something at the very beginning. Now they're trying to find that damage on him yet again. Leona is so very tanky. They need a little bit more damage to do it. It looked like they wanted to save the Demacian Justice, but end up committing it anyway. And now they need to get this wave shoved up. But once again, Jojo reaches into his back pocket, finds an Ivern.
You know, everybody else is melee, and if you're going to melee the Nasus that has stacked up this quickly,
this is a fight.
He's going to melee you back.
100 Thieves looking to start this one off. They want to go for the high value target, and Blabber is already down before he can be that support that he needs to be. Flash over the wall from Tomo to escape into the Dragon Pit, but Berserker's ready to flash after him. Jojo looking to escape now too as Berserker gets one back on Tomo. 1 for 1 thus far.
I'd still actually say that would be advantage Cloud9 in the short term, but a fight in mid lane now is Sniper!
Oh, Sniper flashes in for the Ruthless Predator. Has that last little bit of extra auto attack range thanks to the buff on the ability to lock up Berserker and get the extra kill.
This is him. So it is actually a very powerful pick.
Plus, in laning phase, he takes fleet footwork, extra little bit of healing there. We joke about this all the time because of the amount of abilities in League of Legends. That, the word description is a book report.
They even feed him the stacks. Such an annoying item. It's always this Garen Rush where it gives him so much utility.
Yeah.
Slowing you to be able to go for plays like this.
Jojo eats a chunk of damage, but again, not really a whole lot. They want to keep engaging. River going in for the dive. The bomb arrives from Tomo. They bust up the tier 1 turret, but they're very far forward. It's a 1-for-1 trade. River for Jojo. The Nasus is out of the picture, but Cloud9 is calling in backup. Quid's going to be careful here. 40% HP left on him, but a teleport for a teleport's the name of the game as Sniper ready to participate now as well. Dredgeline from Vulcan would have been a lockup of the map. They might try to contest this. Tomo has the Mega Inferno Bomb, but with C9 having the control over this, Ivern also such a nuisance with these brushes, creating these extra pockets of safety around neutral objectives in this way, makes it so C9 can secure that one just pretty easily, as Tomo has to make his way all the way out of mid lane, go the long way around.
But that is a very viable burst target for them to go for, so good defensive vision is always a must here, especially since Jojo just wants to stack freely in the top lane. You see him right now doing it, pushing up there while this Ziggs demolishes the mid lane tower. But we are already up to 327 stacks for Jojo.
Such a pain in the butt if he can spam all of those shields, all of those brushes, but if you take him out early, he's not super tanky.
Yeah, and his focus is on keeping that Nasus up. Keep the Nasus on the front line, and he will be able to put out enough pressure as they take down this top tower. Everybody's going for it too. It might be a dive after.
There's no plating left. The Nasus is so stacked, it's very easy to burn down the turret. Quid, no chance to get away from that one. And now Vulcan is driving Shelly right into the tier 2. Gonna look to take that one down, finds the collision, but now 100 Thieves are still willing to fight. What in the hell? River just delivers them an extra death.
River not respecting differentiating this top 3 in the LCS from the rest of the teams has been what they do to accelerate through the mid game. And it leads to scenarios like this where it feels like 100 Thieves, like you're saying, they're like a little bit dizzy or a little bit.
As Quid shoves up the wave towards the tier 2 turret in the bottom lane. They want to take this one. They've got the 6 grubs. River's going in, but where's the follow-up? Nobody else is there in time. The tier 2 turret is at least going to fall, but River has to flash away, just barely keeping himself alive. Sniper flashes in. They haven't found any value targets here just yet. JoJo's still in the front line, but it's a killing spree for Berserker. 100 Thieves. They might have got the turret, but they're just not on the same page in the fight. He's even got the redemption, the Moonstone Renewer. There's a lot of healing here, so being able to cut that down on everybody you're dealing damage to helps a ton. But man, when River just keeps finding himself in these really ridiculous positions, 100 Thieves are in a pretty tough spot.
100 Thieves trying to stop it.
All right, Cloud9 challenging 100 Thieves to answer this attempt on the Baron. It's already down to 7,000 HP. There is no jungler for the Thieves. Ayla decides to go for the engage. The Baron's down to 1,200. It's secured by Blabber, and now there's no way for the Thieves to take the fight in a 3v5. Quid spinning, he ain't winning. Cloud9's grinning, it's all smiles as 100 Thieves can't keep up. Vulcan and JoJo jumping in, making sure they get 4 of them. Tomo's still standing, but there's nothing left to do. But no.
Bad Blabber.
Slow it down.
No, calm down. Take a deep breath.
Get the soul.
I love that focus though, especially after game number 1. You know, there's going to be a lot of overreactions. Get yourselves back into the series with a win here to try and even it, and then you can start to look more aggressive.
And they've stayed very connected this entire game, even if they looked very disconnected in game 1. I think partially that is kind of the only way you can play this team comp, since you're all just melee champions that are running together. But even this play right here, nice timing to go in.
Vulcan with a solar flare tries to lock up Tomo. 100 Thieves can disengage in time, but not fast enough to save their tier 1 turret. Daisy's the only one who really takes any meaningful damage there. So Cloud9 can just back away. Cloud9 with a Cloud Soul now as well. NASA loves this soul.
How much they can just walk through turrets, because Ziggs is going to be able to clear waves, you would think. And they are all melee champions, basically, in a team fight when Thanatos turns Mega.
100 Thieves trying to look for any sort of an approach angle here. Ayla hits him with the dredge line, but it's not really that valuable. Over the wall comes River. They're trying to get Berserker, but it doesn't even matter. Tomo's already dead, and the Seeker's arm guard prevents any sort of retaliation. 100 Thieves have already lost 2 men, and it's not stopping there. Sniper wants his hero moment. Instead, he gets slammed back into the wall and beat down into the ground. A double kill for JoJo. Baron is no longer required. This game is done.
C9 bounced back in a big way. Solid game all around for them. Thanatos, I think, really bouncing back, getting one of his Gnar comfort picks here. And this one didn't really feel that close.
C9 made it look pretty easy. The Garen was not the answer to the Nasus. The Ivern helped the entire time. C9 takes the dub in game 2. They tie up this series, and they pad their stats doing it just to add insult to injury. 17-4. C9 makes it 1-1.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.